Okay, I wanted to show you how to quickly create some forms. So there's two different options of how I have done forms before, just like for surveys or for applications, registrations, whatever you want to do, just to step it up a notch a bit. You can use a site called woofoo.com, and you can see it's WUFOO, or you can just use Google Drive, and I'll show you how to do both of those. So this is my site. So what you'll have to do is create a login, and once you log in, it'll ask you to make a form, so you can click on this right here. This is what mine looks like because I only use the 3 that are free, but I'm going to click in this one, the Moxie Crew Mini Coach Retreat, because that's something I've made before, just as an example. And you can click anywhere and it'll show you the form name. You can change the name right here. You can change the description right there. And then you can even add fields. So I'm going to go over to the add fields section. Let's say I wanted to ask a question like, choose between these options. So you see how when I hit multiple choice, that question popped up. Here's the way that you can type in a question. So I'll say select answer. I'm totally misspelling all this. And then you can type in your answer, A, B, C, D, all this stuff. So I'm not going to spend too much time going through, but you can add an answer. You can subtract an answer. You see here if I hit an add sign, it adds an option, or if I hit the subtract sign, it takes it away. And then you can even select that you want it to be required. And then once you're done with that, you can just add a new field. And every time you add a field, it'll take you back to the original section, and it'll tell you it'll ask you what kind of standard option you want. So you could do single line answer, paragraph answer, numbers, checkboxes, drop down, anything. So it's pretty easy. And then I'm going to show you some of the forms that I have made, and you can even customize them a bit to make them look a bit prettier. So that one was kind of plain. This is one that I use for my challenge groups. I have all of my new challengers fill this out during preseason, and it tells me a little bit about them. It tells me about their goals. You see how I made it green behind there. And once they submit this Woofoo form, it actually is emailed to me, so I get this in my inbox immediately after they sign up. I love that because I don't have to try to remember and say, oh, okay, well, I have to go check my Google Drive, or I have to go see who responded. But the cool thing is that you can use Woofoo, but if you max out on your 3 forms, if you don't want to pay the $9.99 a month, then you can simply do the same exact thing in your Google account. So I'm logging in right here, and I'll show you guys how you can create a form on Google Drive as well. It's super easy, super fun. So here's my Google Drive, okay? A bunch of stuff. But if I wanted to go to more, actually, you know what? I've never done this on, I don't know, can you do this? Let's see, title, create. I've never made a form on my browser, I guess on my iPad. Look, you can't do it. Okay, well, let me see if I can make another video about how to make a form on Google Drive. I guess you can only do it right now, or if I go to Google Mobile, maybe it'll show up that way. Because right now you saw that it's only 2 options. Like you can only do the spreadsheet or the document. There's usually a version that says Google Form. So let's see. Search docs more. I'll just show you a form that I've made before. How about that? Owned by me. I'll show you the forms I've made, and you have to go through the same steps. Super easy and fun. So how about this? I will go to challenge group. Oops, not registration forms. Guys, I'm out of my mind. This is fun. Bear with me. So I'm going to go to my Getting Started Right questionnaire. This is something that I send to all of my new coaches. Let's see. Right now it's actually sending me to the form. So this is something that I sent to all of our interns from last month of our new coach training, and I was able to make it the same way. You could choose a pretty background, add the title, add the description, And then I did some scalings, I did stuff like that. But it's really, really easy, and same thing as like what the Wufoo had. All you have to do is select if you want it to be a text answer, if you want it to be multiple choice answer, and just keep on adding fields as you want. So if you want to do that on Google Drive, here's how you can do it. You see here how I can like select this and move it around, or at the bottom I could say add item, and then if I add item, it'll come up with a blank one, and then I can select what kind of item. Let's say question type. Let's say for this question I want it to be a drop-down list. So I want it to be option 1, option 2. I'll click to add a couple of options, option 3. And my test question will just be this. Yes, I don't know why I wrote yes. Required question, done. Okay, you see how I made that? Yes, and there's 3 different options for them to choose from. So I'm going to hit done here, and we're going to review the document again, and you guys will see how it showed up in the survey. It was super easy. So you see at the bottom it says yes, option 1, 2, and 3, so I can select 3 and hit submit, or 2. So there it is. That is how I do some of my forms. These are the things that I make of my forms. I have several forms. I have a form for my coach application. I have a form for my challenge group application. I have a form for new coaches. I have a form for new challengers. I have a form for different surveys or feedback that I want from different people. It's just kind of fun and professional. So get creative, have fun with it, and let me know if you have any other questions. Okay, bye.